Hey race fans, Big Trev coming at you again to analyze the AAA 400 Drive for Autism, this last Sunday's race. And boy, we have some stuff to talk about. It's just Kyle Busch had some issues on pit road early, and that caused him to have a penalty for his crew chief, Adam Stevens, and tire changer and tire carrier. Suspended for 4 races, and they will not be back until Kentucky. Kyle Busch was on pit road during a pit stop, an early caution, and went to leave. The left rear tire had no lug nuts on it and fell off under caution in turn 1 and 2. Per NASCAR rules, that is a 4-race suspension for crew chief and for the tire carrier and tire changer. So they will not be back till Kentucky after Daytona, and we'll see what other penalties, if any, that will come out. And we'll see how Kyle and that 18 bunch can rally back from having a penalty. He's going to miss his crew chief for 4 races, and 2 of those races are pretty big, and that would be Daytona and Sonoma. Those 2 are pretty big races. Sonoma first, of course. But after Dover here, we'll see. Joe Gibbs Racing still not a points-paying win this season. So we'll see what happens. But as for the race, I think it was pretty good. We had 15 cautions for 72 laps. Actually, I consider it 13 because the stage ending, that should be a given. That's not really, to me, that does not count as a caution and should not take laps away. But Stage 1 was won by Martin Truex, as well as Stage 2. And then the eventual winner was Jimmy Johnson. So congratulations to Jimmy Johnson, that 48 team, Chad Knaus, and Hendrick Motorsports for another win at Dover. So that'll be, that's good for him. He ties Cale Yarborough, I believe, with the most wins at Dover. Bottom of that list, I believe, is he's tied for him. He said in his interview, "Cale, you are the man." So it's really good that someone in today's racing world is somewhat coming close in tying these records of the old racers from back in the day. So Dover, 1 mile concrete surface. Monster Mile, as they say, Miles the Monster, is the trophy that's handed to the drivers at the end of the race. Why Miles the Monster? Monster Mile? I don't know. To me, Miles the Monster, He ate some cars for sure, especially at the end. So that was pretty big, and Jimmy Johnson won. The caution came out for another wreck, and that was the changing moment. There was that last restart when he got a little bit better of a restart than Kyle Larson. Larson had led the race high 241 laps. He dominated. Him and Truex were the class of the field. Jimmy Johnson just seemed like he was off a little bit, but seems like, early to middle of the race, they're off a little bit, and then towards the end, they pick it right back up, and they get her going. So it really seems like to me that they've got chemistry and getting that set up right. So, again, congrats to them. And we'll see, looking ahead to Pocono, we'll see who wins there. So, I will say that, once again, we are seeing the cream of the crop. We're seeing same guys, basically, that we've seen all season long up front. Truex and Larson, Truex and Larson, Truex and Larson. Sometimes Logano and Keselowski, not as of late, though. It seems like they've been struggling a little bit. Team Penske has. But I tell you, coming into summer, it's going to be crucial because Pocono's coming up. We visit there again in July or early August. Michigan, we visit again. Sonoma, we don't. Kentucky, we don't. Daytona's coming up. That could be a wild card. for summer here. So we'll see what happens. Loudon, New Hampshire, it's gonna be good. So we'll see. Heading on into summer, I'm excited. I really am. I'm really excited for summer NASCAR, and I've been really following this whole season, and I will say that I am very, very, very impressed with Truex and Larson, and they really, really, really they've got something on the rest of the field. Their setups for these tracks, I don't know what it is, but they're just outfoxing the field right now. So, but that's pretty much all I've got for you. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week after Pocono, and we'll talk about that and more. So, thanks again for watching. See you next week.